What are you doing?
I'm gonna pet the tiger.
Don't pet the tiger.
Welcome back, everybody. Today we have Don't Pet the Tiger, as I just found out.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just common sense.
Yeah, this is a different beer, but we'll say it's scaled up from the last one.
Oh.
Yes, this is a California IPA.
Whoa.
The description is, "Whoa, slow down there, friendo. This tough tiger has a bit of a bite. Now, we're not saying that you can't say hello. Just be sure to take it slow and make no sudden movements. Don't say we didn't warn you." And on it we have Cheeky on the back of the tiger again, but this time the tiger's looking at him like, "What are you doing?"
His fangs are out, too.
And then Cheeky's like,
Nice kitty. It's cute.
This was canned on February 16th, 2023, and it just says Don't Pet the Tiger.
Today's still the 23rd.
Super fresh. We're filming this right after we filmed Pet the Tiger, so we can compare them. I don't want to say too much. There are things that have been said about this beer to me. I've had it once before 2 years ago. Well, 3 years ago almost now. I think it was quarantine's last time they came out with these. So I wanted to pick them up this time, do a review with you, and see what your thoughts are on them.
Who's talking to you about this?
My buddy Brett, shout out Brett, and a couple other people I've met, including a couple of the workers at the Green Cheek.
So they don't like it?
We'll get to that when we start sipping on it and getting our thoughts together. But yeah, love the art once again. Let's not talking about it. Let's get to drinking about it. I just learned how to slow sudden movements, and we're not petting the tiger.
I mean, I just think that that's like a good thing to live by. Don't ever pet a tiger, ever.
Unless they want you to.
No. What?
Sometimes.
No. Everybody wants their hands on their bodies, not in a tiger's mouth.
Oh, I'm thinking of cougars. Sorry.
Give me that.
Here's your beer.
Don't talk to me about cougars.
Don't pet the cougars either. Your girlfriend will be upset. To the nose.
This smells like weed. Sweet weed.
I would say this nose is, like you said, a little sweeter than Pet the Tiger's.
Yeah, sweet weed.
Very similar. Other than that, a little hoppiness, a little bitterness. A lot more sweetness. I don't get as much of that citrusy, grapefruity smell on this one. Here we go. Don't Pet the Tiger. Very, very much upscaled version of Pet the Tiger.
Like an ABV or taste?
Everything. This is sweet. To me, this is a lot sweeter. The bitterness to me doesn't linger as much. It more just kind of punches you all at once and then kind of mellows out.
I don't get much bitterness. This is reminding me of those IPAs that we had at Monkish when we went to Monkish.
Okay.
This is good. I like this a lot better than Pet the Tiger. It's not as bitter for me. And I don't get a punch in the face of bitter.
This is very tasty.
This is... I get a little bit more alcohol.
I don't get very much, if any.
The last one was 7.3%?
7.2.
Okay, so 7... It's a triple IPA?
This is a triple IPA.
So 7.2 plus 3.0, 10.2. Very scientific over here, guys.
This is a 10.3% beer. So close.
It's hard with IPAs, especially these ones, that they do such a good job with masking the alcohol that there's no way I can't tell. With stouts, it's a little bit easier, but this is, I mean, especially, I know I give Green Cheek so much shit, but they do a good IPA really well. So, like, they mask this alcohol in here so well. I can tell there's more than Pet the Tiger, but
but you like this more.
Yeah, I do.
You like that it's a little sweeter, less bitter. Amazing. Most people think triple IPA it's going to be even more bitter.
Yeah, that would make sense, but yeah,
That's not always the case.
Yeah. Well, you would think it's a triple IPA, it's more IPA, and people think IPAs are bitter and gross and trees, and you just think it's more concentrated.
Is that people or is that you?
How dare you? I like some IPAs.
How much do you like this one?
A 4.5.
Oh wow, so quite a bit more than the Pet Tiger.
Yeah, because it is much more sweeter.
I'm gonna give this a 5.
Wow.
This is really good.
So you're gonna finish all the Pet the Tigers, and I'm gonna finish all Don't Pet the Tigers.
No, I like this one more.
No, that's fine. It's almost my birthday.
Almost.
Almost.
So now that we have your thoughts on it and my thoughts on it, a lot of people have told me this is better than, if not just as good as, Pliny the Younger, which is a very highly sought after triple West Coast IPA.
Which one do you think is more accessible?
Depends on where you live. I mean, if you are in anywhere near the 3 Green Cheek locations, so that's Orange, Costa Mesa, Sunset Beach, California, then you can get this right now as of the filming of this video.
Right, but they only come out with this every 3 years, or what?
This is the second time they've come out with it in 2 years.
So maybe Pliny the Younger is much more accessible.
Well, now hold on. Russian River comes out with Pliny the Younger once a year, but you can only have some if you are able to find a bar or brewery that gets a keg of it and get there before it sells out.
But nationally, not just in California.
No, I think it's California, Oregon, Washington, Nevada, Arizona.
Okay, well, just be on the West Coast. It's the best.
But it's like, what if one keg gets sent to all of Nevada or something like that? You have to be at the right place, right time. When a keg of that hits, there's people that have inside information on it. There's people that know people that work at the breweries or bars that say, hey, we got Pliny the Younger coming in on this day. Be here at opening.
Is this beer really that good?
It's the hype.
Yeah.
Over quarantine, shout out Brett once again. Brett, thank you. He was nice enough to give me a bottle of Pliny the Younger, and I did a blind comparison with it. You can check that out over here. With it and a lot of the other IPAs from Russian River Brewing.
I thought you just said it's only in kegs. How did you get a bottle?
That was the 1 year they bottled it, was quarantine during COVID times.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they made it purchasable. But then there was a lot of issues online and trying to buy it. But like I said, thanks to Brett, I was lucky enough to get a bottle and try it. And it may be the only time in my life I tried that.
Oh, Brett's a really nice guy, huh?
Yeah, it's cool. This beer, to me, just as good as I remember Pliny the Younger. Maybe Pliny the Younger has a tiny edge on it, but it's so hard to get. This is just as good.
Okay, so then I don't need to try Pliny the Younger.
No. But if you get a chance to, I recommend you do. And if you're near Green Cheek, try out some Don't Pet the Tiger.
Yeah, I think this is good. But if you want a more bitter, more hoppy beer, then go for Pet the Tiger.
Yeah, I agree with that. This one, like we said, a little sweeter, a little more mellow when it comes to the bitterness and the hoppiness. It's really, really darn good.
Yeah, it's nice. It's no stout.
That's going to do it for today's beer review. We hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, click the bell icon. It'll notify you when we upload the videos. And until we meet again, we're the Roachers, trying every beer from around the world. One sip at a time.
Welcome back to Brewmasters. Today we're not spanking the monkey.